Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Train Fever with the North Atlantic modded map. I'm currently looking at this chap here for reasons that will quickly become apparent. This is the Christmas oil goods route. Now I've paused the game here because I want to show you something exciting. My eye was caught on my way to our destination for today by this, and I went, Christmas oil goods has got 105 waiting for it. What the devil's going on here? So I scanned up here and found this fellow just waiting. And I went, well, what are you waiting for? Because evidently if you've only got 14 goods on board, something ain't working. And it's this chap, Tellman Oil Goods. So somewhere along the lines, figuratively speaking, things have gone wrong, as is so often the case. Anyway, I think we can probably fix that. No. I needed you carry on as you were. This one is the one I want to turn around. Yeah, I suspect what's happened is in part of the reorganization of things, I have screwed up some routing. Certainly appears that way. Anyway, let's get these chaps moving again, and then we can progress with today's magnificent installment of excitement. So we can. Right. So once this thing emerges from the tunnel here, we'll spin him around once he clears these points, and everything should be grand. So last time round we were looking at Tellman's magnificent loop. Yes, I'm obsessed with loops once again, and I'm obsessed with growing a town out in an unnatural direction. That is not going to change because until it works, I'm going to keep doing it. Right, now, you've now taken the correct branch. Once you're past this signal, I shall fling you back in the appropriate direction. And all being well, you'll try and go the correct way. There we go. That looks promising. Excellent. Right. Okay. That should now sort itself out. Fingers crossed. Right. Good. So, never assume anything. Let's wait for the other one to come out of the tunnel. In fact, this is going to make quite a handsome shot. Here we go. Oh, yeah. And everything pops up at around that time. The Halle tram. Oh. Yeah, you see, the other thing that I want to do relatively soon is sort out my tram service, my light rail down in southern Europe. Still, that's not what we're about today. Today, we're about getting a bit more progress, maybe even getting all routes complete on our loop here. So as you can see, we've got 24 going as the Tellman Christmas line, which will come all the way up here. And right now, as was correctly identified in the comments, this is largely being used as a, it's called Rhino, but I'm going to call it, have I decided what north and south? Well, okay, the map will tell me which north and south is. There you go, so that's that. So this is going to be Tellman North. Tellman North. Right, and then you can be, I mean, okay, there's an argument to be made there for it being Tellman West. However, we'll stick with the Tellman side. No. Tellman South. So yeah, I mean this whole area is gradually making itself more profitable, but we've still got a heck of a long way to go. No, I don't need to group anything. There we go. Tellman West. Right. Good. Right. Smashing. Excellent. That's purely for reference purposes so that I know which one I'm talking about when I'm talking about them. So what have we got going on at the moment is a route that runs from Tellman North here, round to south, and then out to Christmas. Meanwhile, we have a shuttle service that runs from north up to Rhino. All well and good. Now, I've got a lot of expansion to do all over the place, really. Did I make Rhino I did make it a terminal, didn't I? A terminus, I should say. Okay, right. So we've got Hair Bear is next on our route. And I want to figure out which route to take because I've got I've got multiple loops. So I've got this inner loop here which spins round, comes out over there. And the dream is that each one services different areas. That's almost too exciting for words. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, right, it's an expensive one, folks. We're going to go out to Sukitani, and then maybe beyond. Oh, there's no upper limit to the amount of madness that could come out of this. All right, let's. Should we run a pause? No, I need some cash trickling in, so I'll not pause. What do we want? 2 or 4? Let's go 2. All right, I'm going to get this in place, and then I'll walk you through this scheme, such as it is. Where do I actually want it? I think. Yeah. And we'll plonk on the end of this road that's already in existence, and that's actually quite a nice angle. So maybe I think something like that. There we go. Let's commit to it. There we go. Right. Okay. Let's hook a road up before pressing on, and then I shall explain to you what I'm thinking here. Okay. So out of really, you're thinking from Harebear, and we haven't even got that connected yet. So here's this the route we've got going on here, which is angling pretty aggressively. So we're going to go out to Harebear from here, right, straight across, and then probably, I don't know, maybe Harebear becomes an interstitial route, maybe. The goal, anyway, as ever, is to create tracked madness. You say, yeah, then we can go out to Frenchton on the other route. Okay, right, we're heading to Harebear. So I've prematurely built that station, and if anything, I'm a little bit harsh on the old angle here. Well, I suspect I put that in place to prevent the AI getting overexcited. Right, something like that is a little bit more appropriate. I think with this series, as it develops, and I appreciate that it's developing rather slowly at present, but as it develops, my aim is going to be to fling more trains around this system than I have at any other point in the numerous playthroughs I've done in the past. Right, let's, because then I was also thinking this way out to Sukitani as well. Yeah, okay, right. This could be interesting. Do I want it to go to Harebear? No, we'll go direct. Maybe I should have built a forced platform job there. I don't know. Anyway, let's start about here. Right, and platform you up. Right, and then, there's my bit of track. Now, it has been commented, one person, how dare they, commented that I tend to zoom in quite a bit while track laying. I do, it's true, and that's because I try and look at the kind of the lay of the land betwixt goals. Oh, we're going to go over this exciting. I'm going to create a bridge of some kind there. Road vehicle 150. I mean, if I ever get up to 150 trains, that'd be pretty exciting. Right, and what about there? That looks pretty good. It's 1 million, but it's a thoroughly attractive 1 million. Let's find the most striking bridge we can stick it with, and I suspect it might even be the wooden bridge. It's going to be this wooden trestle. Excellent. Right, okay, and then we've got a couple of roads to go over. I might have to do something a little bit more sensitive with roads in the future. I might have to relay a little bit of this in order to keep the road traffic ticking along nicely. Right over there. And because this is not our destination, it is merely en route to our destination, but I like it. We now fling round over here. Okay, cool. So this is going to pan out quite nicely, and I think it's going to be. I have to look at the tracks I've got on down at Telman already, but I suspect this might even be an extension of the Christmas route, which is going to make that absolutely enormous. And that's a proper continent crosser, that is. At any rate, at some point, I may even, and this is what I was thinking earlier, is I may even cross out from Sukatani here over to Yeol. I mean, that's going to be quite expensive. So I think what I'll probably do is follow the coast and then get a bridge across like that. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, it looks that's lengthy enough. We're going up into Canada here from getting over towards the Midwest, so that's pretty exciting stuff. Right, let's have a look. Which route are we actually? We are talking about the Christmas route, aren't we? Okay, Telman Christmas is about to get a whole lot longer, which means I can fling more trains down it, and in so doing, hopefully make a bit more profit. So I'm going to get that going now. Why the hell not? Right, Telman north, then south, then Christmas, then south, then back to north. Right, okay, so, and then, well, from south we add another station, which is north. Right, and then from north we hit Harebear. Now, it's tempting to do point-to-point stuff temporarily while we build up this length, but to be fair, I don't know. This is pretty exciting stuff. So Sukatani is now the end of the road here. So we need to do a name change. SUK to CHR. Right, let's call up our route management system and see what we're currently flinging down it. Right, what have we got? 2. Yeah, I think we can probably go a little bit further than that. It's just a case of finding some points. Actually, let's. Yeah, it's going to break it. Hold on. We need a diamond down at this end, and obviously I'm going to need to put some signals in along the way to keep everybody happy. But this is not the closing gambit for Sukatani, because I'm going to run something else up here as well. Or I think I am. What do you mean construction is not possible? Construction is very, very possible. What's going on here? Have we got a gap in the track somewhere? We shouldn't have. That should just work. There we are. See? Look, just works. All right, excellent. So let's bang some signaling up on here. Everybody drives on the right. No, this is wrong. Everything is wrong here. No, oh, this is gonna lead to disaster. Oh yeah, and they've switched. Look, and then they're switching here. Oh dear. No. That will not do. If I do that and then that. There we go. That's got it. Right, good. So hopefully that shouldn't have screwed up anything that's on there already. Can't, of course, rule it out though. So let's head down to Christmas, and I'm going to put another 3 trains on this. I know I'm not to be trusted with money, but this should. Where is my depot? Have I been using some kind of mad depot somewhere else somewhere? Did I build a temporary one? All of these things are possible. Right, meanwhile, how many are you actually carrying there, friend? 35. 35 is respectable for this day and age. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, we're signalled, and you're on the right side. Good, excellent. That's what we want to see. So this middle line is actually it's the one that's most complete right now. It's going to be interesting to see how it develops when I get. In fact, I might. Oh yeah, what have you got? That's European. No, I'm not bothered about European at the moment. Yeah, okay. I'm going to need to... Let's focus, man. Focus. Let's get one job done at a time, shall we? Right, and then let's put some more signals out here to stop people bunching up. We'll put some more in here as they hit the approach to Harebear. That's possibly a little signal overkill there, but and if I've got my measurements right, well, I haven't made any measurements yet, but if I get my measurements right, they shouldn't ever be needed. But I would sooner have them and not need them than need them and not have them. Right, there we go. One of those and about there. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to put a temporary up here. Temporary depot. There we go. Right, so this is obviously going to be a development that continues for quite some time. But I'm pleased to have got it this far. Now, let's get the consolidation up on it. And I think we're currently, what are we running? We're running 3 of these clerestories. Is that right? Sounds right. 48. No. 64 was my prior limit. I'm going to have to hunt one down. Then evidently I am not running 3 coaches. I'm running 4. You there? Yes, there we go. 4 of them. All right, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clone it, clone it, clone it. Oh, okay, 4 of them. Oh, what the heck? Good. I mean, a regular service is a sight to behold. Right, let's go. Circuit Early Christmas. Off your trot. Now, I'm not going to set all of these in motion straight away. As much as my signals will space them out some, we're not quite at the stage yet where I can afford... There you go. Let's follow this one. And then when it gets to, what do we think? Harebear. I'll set the next one in motion when it gets to Harebear. And then we'll repeat that process all the way along the line. Now, I think this is probably premature. I think the running costs of this line are going to be pretty extreme. But equally, I think the likelihood of an upswing in usage is pretty high. But we'll find out, won't we? Right, here we go. Let's wait for the deceleration to kick in, and then we will get our next friend rolling accordingly. And meanwhile, we've got one coming in up here, so we're going to leave a gap. Go. All right, splendid. So now I need to follow the next one along here. And oh, well, we've already got passengers. Let's have a look. How many have you got there? 22. So you know, and it's that passenger count that's going to make all of the difference. As long as they're getting close to kind of half capacity, that's a word. Then you know, we're pointing in the right direction. Now, these chaps here, where are they currently doing? Harebear to Sukitani. I've got some bad news. There we are. And look, I mean, there's not even much in the way of buildings in the area, and yet we are constantly getting double figures, double-digit passengers rolling up to take part in this grand adventure. So while we're waiting for the next arrival here, let's kill off the road route. Harebear to Sukitani. Right, you chaps. Actually, hold that thought. We'll get some bus type shenanigans in operation. I'm going to keep this up as well and see what we've got here. Right, where's the next inbound train? It's probably a way off. There we go. We've got an electric trolley. Trams are definitely coming in my future. Right, go. All right, one left to throw, and then we're all good. Meanwhile, while I wait for that, let's call up the right one here. 30. Look at that. Oh, this is going to be generating large amounts of money. Better call the depot back up, I suppose. So yeah, there is a little bit of bunching going on due to the older trains that were running there, but you know, I'm pretty satisfied with the way things are, and I don't see any reason why that should hold me back too much. So we're now waiting for, not you. Hold on. Oh no, look. Try and do. You see, I was going to be clever and try and do multiple jobs at the same time, but we will just have to hold on, and then we'll set our final friend in motion once this last one here hits Hairbear. It's all go. And I'm not just going to sit here waiting for it to happen. Right, let's get a bus stop here. Do we want a bus stop, or do we want some kind of bus station? I think let's not muck about, and let's get a new line. What have I called these so far? So what I'm creating here is I'm going to create a very simple internal commuter route. You see, com for commuter. That's what we're thinking. Right, you get to work. Right, that is everybody now operational on that line. Excellent. Right, this is going to be Circuitani from here to there. I'm not going to mess about for the time being. And the reason that this will work anyway is because this is a line, or this stop has been widely used. We have encouraged people to use that line in the commute. Yes, we've used this stop for the Hairbear line. So in theory, we should already have people who are prepared to use it. Right, so we want Hairbear Circuitani. I'm going to put, what do you think? 2, I think is the way to go with that. I will even sacrifice a bit of profit to get it rolling quickly. 2 is sufficient. Where are we going? You're going to Circuitani Commuter. There we go. Right, that's 2 on there, and then I'm going to do the same thing in Hairbear. Shouldn't really need it. Once I kill off the interstitial route here, people will just... I am rattling forward at a heck of a rate here. Let's slow things back down again. I've got cash. Brand new steak car. Well, and we've got folk who appear to be relatively interested in the new development here as well, which is most promising. There you go, and he left me just enough room for a bus stop. So yeah, exactly the same process again. I will probably develop these a little further in the future, but for now they're just a means of getting passengers to the station. I mean, Hairbear is growing out, well, you know, in a radial fashion, so it's never going to grab all of them, but it is, I suspect, still going to pay off. Right, Haircom for you, and for you as well, Haircom. There we go. Good. Right, we'll leave those going. They will be profitable enough. Hold on, no, one last job to do there. Let's send everybody to a depot. Oh no, I didn't mean to press that. I meant to press the send everybody to the depot and sell them when they get there. Nuts. Oh well. Meanwhile, in other depots, we've got stuff that's been sat. I'm paying for vehicles to just sit around doing nothing. What's the matter with me? See, this is what you get when you set up a system and then you gradually kill everything off. You end up paying for it multiple times. Anybody else waiting? No. Right, we'll leave the Hairbear depot open. Right, now let's have a quick peek while we're running at slower speed. Let's have a quick look along the other directions. Look at that, maximum passengers. And there's still a good number waiting. Now, you were at the front of the queue. Possibly. Passing shot, everybody. Brace yourselves. That's fun. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, what are we carrying? 20, and in the opposite direction, 25. Moderate. But I see not so many people waiting there yet. And that's Rhino. It's flipping not Rhino. This is Telma North. Yeah, see. Oh, and what did I click that was Rhino? That's Rhino. Interesting. Well, let's change that to Telma North. Why are there two different... It's not two tracks, is it? Telma North. No. And it's not actually Rhino. Rhino itself is up here. So we should probably change the name of that while we're in... No, that's a train. Changing the name of that isn't going to prove helpful in any fashion. Oh, you changed the wrong thing. Rhino. No, that was Rhino. Everything's fine. I don't know. I've confused myself. Right, good. Okay, so it's now 1890, and that route is going to work. You know, there's no uncertainty going on there in the slightest. So that's the north side of things, where we're now 2/3 done. So we could roll here around to Frenchton, which leads to Weber and Librarian and Yeol and potentially Sukitani. How's that route going to work? I don't really want to do that, if I'm honest. No, not set line. No, sell them. Yeah. No, that's not what we want to do. What do we want to do? Well, Colsver has to factor in, right? Colsver, Weber, Librarian, Yeol is a natural route that basically screams to be used as quickly as possible. So, I don't know. How about Sukitani? Cancel that. Thank you. And that's where we'll pick it up next time. So I think it'll be Frenchton. Will be my next target, and then I need to figure out how the West Station factors in to these plans. Ah, look, that's Colsver. That's the Colsver route there. So maybe Frenchton ends up being almost an extension of the loop we've got going on now. Tune in next time and find out exactly what's going on with that. Thanks very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Now, I mean, we laid a stack of track down this time, and I can't leave you without a view of this. Really quite splendid. Let's just try the other side of the bridge, so we get a bit of the bit of water in there as well. Something. There's not a lot of. I mean, you know. That's quite aggressive a zoom. Anyway, yes, we've laid quite a lot of track this time around, but I haven't progressed quite as much as I'd hoped I would. I think that's pretty normal, really. I mean, you can't rush getting things running properly. You can bash down track as quickly as you like, and hell no, I mean, I do it often enough. But it's not going to necessarily lead you into a positive finishing state. Now, you see, I had hoped that we'd have a train coming. I'm not seeing anybody. I doubt very strongly that we've got a queue anywhere. Oh, see, that's moving. You've just arrived. But there we go. Anyway, so, wait. No, he's on the right side. You're fine. Stop panicking. So, yeah, progress has been made. It's all looking pretty solid. Join me next time and I'll pick up pretty much right here. And we'll get Frenchton done. I'm anxious to get back over to Europe, but likewise I want to get this finished, this section at least finished as far as it needs to be right now, so that I can start to figure out how I might get this circle to get some growth on it. I use circle in a loose kind of a way. Anyway, thanks very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Throw a like on this one if you believe in the glorious future that I am advertising. Where's he off to? There we go. This is going to be my closing shot. I can feel it. Couple of fools walking home from the station. Couple of clones. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll be back very soon with very much more of the same. You should know that this is pretty standard stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you soon. Cheerio.